Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. How is everybody doing today? I am feeling so much better. If you don't know, I have been sick. We have been dealing with some COVID crises in my household. So make sure you check out my last self-care Sunday. I will leave it in the cards above. I also reviewed the new Nature's Little Secret deep conditioner, which I'm sure y'all will want to have all the deets about before Black Friday. So make sure you check that video out up here, as well as my other previous uploads will be somewhere linked in this video. So today we are here to talk about Black Friday. It is that time, y'all. I feel like this just came up so quick. Like, it's crazy. I feel like we just started off this year. Like, we were just sitting in our houses waiting to see if somebody was gonna bomb us, and then like all of a sudden it's about to be Black Friday. So I know you guys have been asking me about this video. If you have been watching me for some time, you know that I like to put up my Black Friday buying guide and wish list the week of Black Friday. I like to do things on my own timeline. I don't like to do things just because everyone else is doing everything at the same time. It's not my vibe. I always like to try to wait until the week of Black Friday just so I can kind of scope out what brands are doing and what brands are saying, so I can kind of give you guys a thorough buying guide, as well as share what I'm eyeing for Black Friday. So if you are interested in this Black Friday 2020 buying guide, and if you want to hear my wish list, then just keep on watching. So let's go ahead and talk about my buying guide first. These are like my tips for shopping Black Friday. There are certain things that I tend to look for, certain things that, I don't know, I think are just helpful in general as consumers, especially for us in the natural hair community. A lot of times we are focusing on buying natural hair products, and of course we have a lot of smaller brands in our community, and so there's certain etiquette that I think we need to have, especially this year, because COVID ain't gone, y'all. We're in another wave. COVID is not gone, and so you are really going to have to adjust your expectations for Black Friday this year. So my first tip is I like to look for deals that are at least 40% and up. There are some exceptions to that, and you really do have to know your brands on this. So there are some brands who aren't going to give you anything better than like 25%. For example, Curl Junkie, I think Camille Rose usually does 25% on Black Friday. So you kind of need to assess, what do you have, what is it that you need, and can you get it at a better price, right? I tend to really look for those sales that are 40% and up. And those brands that do those larger sales are the brands that I will tend to shop first. If the percentage is higher, then more and more people are going to be going to that site. So I usually like to try to shop my brands that are going to be a little bit more off first. I know She Sent It usually does a really good sale during Black Friday. Curl Origin usually does really good sales on Black Friday. PGIN is kind of iffy, you know. I think sometimes they'll do like a $9 sale. Other times they'll do like percentages off. Curls doesn't usually really have any good deals on Black Friday. It's usually like a bundle set. I think they just did a sale like 30% off on their website, which is something they never do. They never do site-wide sales. It's always like a bundle or something like that. That's just the nature of the brand. So you always want to make sure you kind of know your brand and exactly what to look for. Also consider too, there are a lot of brands that, while they do want to participate in Black Friday, they're going to try to make it easier on themselves, and they may lower percentages this year just because they're not going to be allowed to have the same amount of manpower in their facilities, and therefore higher percentage, higher traffic. You're going to need more people, and it's just not going to be feasible. So also consider that too, that some of the deals I feel like this year may not be as good as years past, just because of that reason alone. And also brands have lost a lot of money, you know, just kind of dealing with COVID. So do keep that in mind. Also, social media is your friend. This is the time to be checking your, Facebook, Instagram for little hints, for little nods to what's going to be done on Black Friday. If you have Instagram, if there are certain brands that you really are looking to get first dibs on, make sure that you turn on your post notifications. And also, most brands are going to open up their sites and open up their sales to people that are part of their email list as well. So like, for example, Nature's Little Secret always gives first dibs to their email subscribers. So if it's a brand that you're really into or a brand that you're really trying to catch, make sure that you have post notifications on whatever social media platforms that you are using. And also make sure that you are subscribed to their emails. A lot of brands are doing text notifications too, so you can sign up for text message notifications as well. And as soon as those sales go live, then you will be one of the first to know. It's always good to make sure that you kind of have those things in place, because a lot of brands will do their sales a little early. I know some brands are already starting to pop up some sales now. I think Product Junkie Naturals is going to be doing different sales throughout the week leading up to Black Friday. So you want to make sure that you're checking to see when they are going to be posting those sales. A lot of companies start on Thanksgiving. I think Camille Rose usually starts on Thanksgiving. I think TGIN does too. The Main Choice usually does. Sultanicals usually does start on Thanksgiving too. And Sultanicals is one of those brands that sells out really fast, like super fast. I was lucky to get my stuff last year. I was on it last year. But a lot of times they sell out super duper fast. People are usually pretty upset. So if there's something that you really want, and the brand is, highly coveted, they get a lot of traffic during sales, and make sure you have your email set up. Make sure those brands that you like are put on, important. Set it on important. Make sure you have post notifications on, and make sure you're paying attention to the little hints that they're dropping. My next tip is to plan your list ahead. If you have specific things that you want, go ahead and make sure you have your list ready. Know what it is that you want. A lot of brands, they do like new releases. So like, I think Sultanicals is releasing a new deep conditioner. I think Misha is launching a new product. Nature's Little Secret is bringing out their mixed fruit deep conditioner for Black Friday. And a lot of these brands will bring back seasonal items or limited edition items, especially for Black Friday, so that you can get your hands on them. So make sure you have your list ready, plan ahead, and also kind of try to budget ahead. When you have a list down, you can kind of get an idea of how much everything is going to cost full price. And then kind of aim to see what kind of percentages you kind of want so that you can stay in your budget, and then kind of cut things out and kind of whittle things down from there. I'm one of those people, I plan ahead, but my last determining factor is always how much the percentage is. I also like to categorize my things into needs and wants categories. So if it's something that I'm out of, that I really do need to replace, I'm going to prioritize that over something that, I really don't need another one of. So next up, add products to your cart early if possible. So with a lot of these smaller brands, things are kind of sold out on their sites right now. So it may not be possible for you to do that. But some brands do offer the ability to create a wish list. So like, for example, Sultanicals, you can make up a wish list, and then you can check out directly from your wish list. Me, I'm the type of person, I would say like a couple of hours before the sale goes live, I will put everything I want into my cart. And then I will go all the way to the point where I pay. I will have all of my information in. That way, as soon as the sale launches, all I have to do is put in the coupon code and hit the button, and I have it. I don't like to chance having it, having everything in my cart and then going through the motions of putting in my cart or putting in my PayPal or whatever. And then by the time I finish entering all of that stuff in, the stuff that I wanted is gone. So I like to go ahead and make up that list of what I want, about an hour or two before the sale launches. And then go all the way through basically right at where I have my card information in. And so that way, as soon as the sale goes live, I just have to put in the coupon code, hit pay, and that's it. And usually that gets me through. And also, guys, we are in a pandemic. You are going to have to adjust your expectations this year. I'm pretty sure a lot of brands are going to put a limit on how many you can get at one time. Listen, y'all, I promise you, you don't need 20 units of a deep conditioner that you never tried. I promise you. Get your 2D conditioners and let other people shop. Please be courteous. Like, it's difficult enough. Also, when you are checking out, make sure that you read. Brands are going to have a banner that tells you how long their processing and shipping times are going to be. Business days are Monday through Friday, not Saturday and Sunday. Okay? And I know that a lot of brands are really going to be working hard to try to make the best and smoothest experience for a lot, for their consumers. But also remember that we are in a pandemic. It's going to take a minute for your stuff to get to you. Bottom line. If a company happens to get their products to your friend within 3 days, that's great. But just because you ordered a minute after your friend doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to get your products when your friend gets their products, because there could have been 300 other people that ordered right before you ordered after your friend. So always remember that shipping times, especially during this time of the year, and processing times are going to be longer. Guys, don't be that person that tries to wait to wash their hair until they get their new products. Don't be that person. Wash your damn hair. It's going to take a minute for you to get your products, okay? And there are states that have shut down. There may be some brands who aren't going to be able to have much of a staff at all in their warehouses. So that is also something to consider, that we have other states going back on lockdown. This is not going to be a smooth process for a lot of these companies, but they're going to try to do their best. So the best that we can do is try to be courteous consumers. Of course, have fun. Black Friday is supposed to be fun, right? It's supposed to be a time where we can all kind of just enjoy shopping and talk about the things that we got. It's kind of like, Avon without the pyramid scheme. So make sure you're having fun. This shouldn't be a stressful process. I know sometimes orders can get messed up. They can take longer than you expected to ship, but that's just kind of the name of the game. With Black Friday in general, it's one of the busiest times in the year, but especially during a time like this where we're in the middle of a pandemic, states are shutting down again. USPS is understaffed. I mean, pretty much any shipping facility is understaffed right now. So it's probably not going to be as smooth as we would like it to be. So go ahead and go in with that expectation, and just remember to have fun and don't stress about it too much, okay? So let's talk about what I'm eyeing for Black Friday. So I'm actually not just eyeing hair care this year. There is a lot of hair care that I already have. I have so many things that I'm working on reviewing, and there are still a lot of brands that I want to try, but I don't think that I'm going to make Black Friday my time to try them, just because of everything that's going on. And not only that, but I haven't been at work for the last 2 weeks. So I'm really trying not to spend a ton of money on hair products. So the first brand that I'm going to be checking out is Urban Skin RX. I'm out of a lot of my skincare. It's time for me to re-up. And they usually do a pretty decent sale. I don't think it's ever been completely the same every year. I know it's usually either 25 to 30% off, which is good for them. So I'm out of my glycolic pads. I've been using some different ones. Something that is about as similar as I could get from a brand at Sephora. And it's doing okay, but it's not my Urban Skin RX. So I'm definitely going to be looking to replenish some of my Urban Skin RX products. I also want to try some of their new products as well. So I want to try their blemish mask. That seems like it's going to be really good. I want to get some more of my moisturizers as well as my glycolic. So I'm definitely going to be eyeing Urban Skin RX. That's probably going to be my first purchase, because that's the thing that I need the most, is to re-up on my skincare. Next up, I'm going to be looking at Pat McGrath. I have been wanting to get me some more Pat McGrath. Y'all know I have been obsessed with her. I have been wanting to get her Skin Fetish foundation for a hot ass minute. She just started doing her Black Friday promotions. So it looks like from now, which is a little more than a week over from Black Friday when I'm filming this, from now through Black Friday, she's doing 25% off her entire site. And then you'll get 30% off if you spend $150 or more. So part of the reason I didn't shop the VIB sale, aside from the fact that COVID hit our household and I knew I wasn't going to be able to go to work, was that I wanted some Pat McGrath stuff, but I pretty much figured that she would do a better sale on her website. So I've been looking at the Skin Fetish foundation. It's a pretty pricey foundation. I think it's like $65, but every time I see someone wearing it, I'm just like, wow, their skin looks stunning. So I definitely want to get that. I also want to get her Interstellar Icon Quad. I'll try to leave like pictures and stuff of what I'm talking about, but she has 3 different quads in her Celestial Divinity collection, which is the same collection that the Mega palette is from. If you don't know the palette I'm talking about, this one. Along with this, she released 3 different quads, and there's this one quad that has like this really pretty blue and like this deep smoky brown. So I really want to get that quad. I'm looking at some of the other quads too. Honestly, it just depends on how much money I decide to put aside for this sale, whether I'll get another one of the quads. And then I do want to finally try one of her glosses. A gloss that I've been wanting to get for a while is Pale Fire Nectar. So I'll probably end up getting that too. It's really beautiful, like pinky gloss with like some peachy gold shifts in it. It's kind of like a multi-chrome and a gloss. I may get the concealer as well. I don't know yet. It just depends, like I said, on what other people's sales are and how much I feel like spending that day. Next up, I am looking at some Camille Rose. So usually I don't shop Camille Rose on Black Friday unless it's something that I'm out of that I really do use a lot. So she didn't do her World Natural Hair Show sale. She did like a series of different sales. So like different products from her range were on sale. And some of the products that I was out of, I missed. The main product that I really want to get is the Nangai Tsubaki protein treatment. That's one of my favorite protein treatments, and I have definitely been missing that product. I've been using the TGIN Curl Protein Reconstructor as a replacement for that, but the Curl Protein Reconstructor has more moisture than the Nangai Tsubaki. And so like the Nangai Tsubaki is more of like a serious protein treatment for me. So I like to use that and then go in with my Oud Rich Moisture Infusion. I also have really been wanting to try her Coconut Water Curl Coating Co-Wash. I think it's NJeberhardt. I think she is a person that made me really want to try that co-wash. And every time I've gone to pick it up, it's been out of stock. So I do want to try that Coconut Water Co-Wash. As well as some of the products from the Her Essentials collection. If you don't know, that was a collection that was released with Curlbox. And she brought some of the products back to her site, and many of them have still been in stock just by themselves. So I do want to try the co-wash from that. I think there's like a curl smoothie or something like that as well. So I do want to try that. And I was also looking at the mask in the Camille Rose face range. So those are the products that I'm eyeing from her. I probably won't get all of them, but those are the products that I'm thinking of getting. I know I'm at least going to pick up the Nangai Tsubaki. Then next up, I am looking at some body care. Pinkie Blue Bath & Body. Typically, she does buy 2, get 1. I don't know if she's going to change that sale this year, but typically that's what she does. She's released quite a few different scents for fall. Y'all know I love me some Pinkie Blue Bath & Body. I have been talking about Pinkie Blue for a couple of years now, and her products are just on point. Some of the fragrances that I'm eyeing are the Banana Creme Brulee, Chestnut Brown Sugar, which is a fall staple for me. Chestnut Brown Sugar is literal life. Like, if you're gonna try any of her sweet scents, you have to try Chestnut Brown Sugar for the fall. It is just quintessential, so yummy. Also Snowfall and Sonoma. It's supposed to be more of like a warm, fruity scent. Also, she came out with White Chocolate Pumpkin Latte, which sounds divine. Y'all know I love sweeter fragrances, so that is right up my alley. As well as Caramel Apple Candy. That also sounds so good. Her fragrances are just so good. They're just like top notch. Her body butters are just on point. So I'm gonna be stocking up on body butters because it's that time of year where I'm really like using up my lotions and stuff. And I've gone through enough of my products to feel like I can justify getting a few more things. So I definitely want to pick up at least 3 of her body butters for Black Friday, just to kind of, you know, just re-indulge in some Pinkie Blue. Her stuff is really good, so hopefully she'll do the same sale. If not, hopefully it's better than what she usually does, but typically she does buy 2 get 1, so she is definitely on my radar as well. And there is Misha. Usually Misha doesn't do anything better than 25% off. It's not the best sale in the world, but Misha is one of those brands where that's kind of like you take what you can get, right? It's kind of the same with Camille Rose when it comes to Black Friday. Camille Rose doesn't do huge sales on Black Friday. Usually the sale is the World Natural Hair Show sale, but who knows when we're going to get another World Natural Hair Show sale. But Misha usually does 25% off, and she has been teasing a new gel for some time now. And like, I just know it's gonna be bomb. Like, everything Michelle touches is bomb. So if the new gel does drop on Black Friday, then I will definitely be picking it up. Hopefully, not just for me, but for you guys too. She will bring back the Peach Deep Conditioner. I love that Peach Deep Conditioner. Like, out of all of the limited edition deep conditioners she's done, the Peach is my favorite. I absolutely love the peppermint one and the sugar cookie one, but there's just something about that peach. I swear it's the coconut cream. I swear it is the coconut cream in that deep conditioner. That peach deep conditioner is everything. The peaches and cream is bomb. So I'm really hoping she brings that back, because even though I purchased 2, I want another one. That's one of those that I feel like I don't want to run out of it. Like, it's that good. And I've also been eyeing the Bounce Curl Cream. I told you guys I've been experimenting more with one and done products, and that is marketed as a one and done product. So I definitely want to pick up the Bounce Curl Cream. So possibly the Peach Deep Conditioner, her new gel if she launches it, and the Bounce Curl Cream. Another brand that I forgot to write down, but I know that The Dew has been coming out with new products. The Big Papa gel has been like a huge deal. Denise Adore definitely put that one on. So I do want to try the Big Papa gel. I know she's also come out with her Pop Lock styler, which is supposed to be more along the lines of like an Uncle Funky's Curly Magic or a Camille Rose Curl Maker. And that seems way more up my alley. A lot of you guys ask me why I don't review the Dew products, and I don't review her products because they just simply don't fit in line with how I style my hair. I definitely want to try Big Papa as well as the Pop Lock gel, and she's coming out with a new deep conditioner too. I really like her co-wash, so I am interested to try more of her products, and it's exciting to have products that are going to cater a little bit more to my taste and preferences. Next brand that I have really been wanting to try. My boo Xavier has had me excited about trying this brand. Y'all have had me excited about trying this brand. But like I said, I know my hair, I know me. And I knew that this brand would not be something that I could really use in the warmer months, which was when it was really being introduced to me. And so that is Product Junkie Naturals. I know just by the ingredient content and the nature of Product Junkie Naturals products that they are definitely a little bit heavier, and I know that they're really going to do my hair well in the fall and winter months. I know that they're going to be way too strong for me in the summer. So I've been waiting to try these products. She recently released her Honey Hydration collection, and that is what I have been the most interested in. She has so many different products. I mean, of course, Product Junkie Naturals, like the amount of products that she has fits the entire theme of her brand. And the Honey Hydration collection has really kind of sparked my interest. So I've been looking at the Honey Hydration Deep Conditioner, the Nectar leave-in. I think she has like 3 different leave-ins in that collection, and the Nectar is the one that seemed like the most appealing to me. And then the Curl Definer, which is supposed to be like a gel. And then I've also been looking at her COS and Babasu Deep Conditioner for some time now. That was the first product that stuck out to me because I love COS and I love Babasu. So those are the products that I've been looking at from her. I don't want to get too much stuff. I know she has some clays that people really rave about, so I may look at some of her other clays. And if I see any other deep conditioners that really interest me, I might pick up some more of those for like self-care Sundays and stuff like that. And the last brand on my list is Posh Candle Company. Y'all know I love me some Posh Candle Company. I really want to get some more of my Do Nothing and Chill candle because that candle is so good. She also has some fall and like holiday themed candles. So she has a Christmas tree one, There's a tiny fireplace, I think it is. And she also has a pumpkin scented candle as well. So depending on what that sale is, I'll probably get some more of my Posh Candle Company candles as well, because I just love Tay. I love her candles. I mean, she boss lady. She is a boss lady out here. She is a one-woman crew, and she be doing it. Now, Posh is one of those brands that she is very in order of how things will work and will go on her website. So make sure you read, make sure you follow her social media, and make sure you are signed up for her emails, because she tells you everything she will and won't tolerate when it comes to her shop, because it is just her. So like, I think she puts a limit on how many candles you can get and stuff like that. She does have business hours as well. Since it's just her, she needs time to actually formulate and pour the candles. So just know, make sure that you are like following her emails, and make sure that you are like following her social media, so you know how she's going to model her Black Friday sale. So yeah, that is it for my Black Friday buying guide and wish list. Y'all let me know, what brands and what products are you looking at purchasing down below in the comments. I'm really excited for Black Friday, but I also know that I'm going to be at work, so it's not going to be as enjoyable for me. So if I can get a lot of my shopping out of the way on Thanksgiving or in the days prior, if some of those brands have sales prior, then that's what I'm going to do, because I know I'm going to be at work all day on Black Friday. So that just is what it is. I don't really get to enjoy Black Friday a lot of the times, because I have to be at the stores with the crazy people. Y'all pray for me. I don't know what it's going to look like up in there, but I know it's going to be some shit. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that this gave you some great tips, as well as some brands to think of purchasing for Black Friday. Of course, if you have any other tips for navigating your shopping experiences, especially online, then leave them in the comment section below. I love you guys so much. Of course, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave me a like if you enjoyed this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.